The NFD theory stands for the need for drama. The need for drama or crisis for yourself and or others. Research studies show people who have a higher level of resilience and a lower tolerance for personal drama experience more success in business and life. The NFD theory, based on a research paper developing and testing a scale to measure the need for drama, provides this clinical definition. The need for drama can be defined as a compound personality trait in which individuals impulsively manipulate others and circumstances to create a continuous re-experience of drama. So this is a valuable place to return to the drama triangle. Or for some of you, you might be seeing this as part of your teachings and trainings in the Highly Sensitive Leadership Training Program for the first time. The Karpman Drama Triangle shows the relationship between the three primary tendencies for drama. The persecutor, I blame you. The rescuer, I am obligated. And the victim, I can't. Persecutor, rescuer, and victim. According to David Karpman, creator of the Karpman Drama Triangle theory, each of us has a tendency towards a dominant drama. Yet, we all experience elements of each of the three dramas. Taking a moment, just doing an internal check-in and scan, which one tends to show up most frequently for you? Persecutor, I blame you, coming from a place of internal shame. Rescuer, I am obligated, coming from a place of internal resentment. Victim, I can't, coming from an internal place of stuck and guilt. Each of the three dramas ultimately is triggered by a sense of fear. There's a Harvard study that had students playing the online video game Tetris for 5 hours straight. Now, personally, I have never played this game, but maybe you have, or you know of someone who has. From what I can tell, the gist of the game Tetris is to take objects or shapes that are falling from the sky, the video sky, and arrange them in order to create a straight line. So again, Harvard study, students playing Tetris for 5 hours straight. What was discovered as part of this study is that students were massively impacted by this 5 hours of video game playing. So much so that students were dreaming about Tetris for days following the study. And one student in particular shared a story of walking out of the study, going to a grocery store with a friend, and the friend finding her in an aisle, rearranging loaves of bread to create a straight line. So the ultimate of what this study showed is that if you view the world through the same pattern for too long, your brain keeps that pattern, even if it's not working for you. Now, this is why your track trainings are so incredibly valuable, and specifically valuable in the way that we make them accessible to you and for you. Providing your entire track for you all at once. because research also shows that it is not an effective model for learning as highly sensitives to deliver a one and done, meaning only studying one time, only listening one time, only attempting to implement one time. So we don't deliver one and done with individual trainings, and we don't deliver one and done with your entire track, meaning all is available for you to re-listen and re-return. If you're not yet getting the results from your marketing, from your leveraging, from your team building, from your confidence building, from your coping, releasing, etc., then you want to listen again, because you are still viewing the world through the same pattern before you started using and listening to the track training. Also part of the NFD theory is desperately not wanting or believing that you shouldn't experience problems is also a form of drama. So what's the connection to being a highly sensitive entrepreneur and leader? Well, first of all, I've been doing this work long enough, specifically with highly sensitive entrepreneurs since 2010, is that I have seen a repeated pattern continuously. And that repeated pattern is a member will start to have things working for them. They utilize the track trainings, they utilize the weekly training roundtables, they start to have a deeper understanding of their highly sensitive nervous system. Things start to flow, systems get put in place, clients get signed on, income increases, team starts to work more optimally, there's a higher level of confidence, there's an increased ability to shift from coping to creating, and then suddenly the member will have a need to create a problem. And often that problem will be with this program. The safest place to begin to act out, looking for familiarity, looking for a familiar sense that there must have to be a problem. There must have to be a sense of drama. There must have to be an experience of resistance. If there isn't a problem or drama or resistance, I am not alive. All unconscious, which is why we bring it here to shine the light on it. Now, also for us as highly sensitives, according to Bowen's family dynamic theory, there is one member in every family who tends to be the absorber. The person who absorbs the family's problems, the person who absorbs the family's drama. Now, as I have taught the Bowen's family dynamic theory for years now, I always preface it by saying there is not official research out there that directly connects the absorber with the highly sensitive in the family. Yet, my practical research of mentoring highly sensitive entrepreneurs and leaders since 2010 shows that there tends to be a high probability that those of us as highly sensitives were the absorbers in our family. So we absorbed our family's tendency towards drama, whatever that might have been in your family: persecutor, rescuer, victim, all as an attempt to be accepted within our family dynamic. We learned drama is the way to get attention, to get our needs met. We tend towards drama, or tending towards drama is easier than outing our essential self. Why? How is all of this valuable? It's valuable so that we can shift through the Ayuk transformation process. As part of Ayuk, to be aware, oh my gosh, there's a thing called the need for drama. And understanding the you in the Ayuk transformation process. Oh, I'm starting to have a better understanding of where my tendency is. I've been totally unconscious to this. My tendency is towards the need for drama. And then K, beginning to work our way through understanding to knowing to make a true change, to release the need for drama, to release the need for resistance in order to be able to optimally operate as a high-functioning, highly sensitive, to create entrepreneurial and leadership success. The way we do that, the way out, is shadows to strengths pathway. You'll also find this pathway in my book, Different, the Highly Sensitive Leadership Revolution, on page 104. What the pathway shows us is how to shift from our shadow tendencies as highly sensitives through drama into empowerment, into our specific highly sensitive strengths. So go back to your reflection on the triangle. For yourself, do you notice you tend towards rescuer, persecutor, or victim? You can see on the pathway, oh, the highly sensitive shadow of over-responsibility tends to be connected to the drama of rescue. Oh, my way through it is to access my inner coach, and then to support myself in shifting into my highly sensitive strength of empathy. And same for persecutor, overprotection, victim, and overwhelm. Into challenger intuition, into creator creativity. The pathway is there for you. How do we move ourselves through the pathway? We use the tools and teachings in both your track trainings and our weekly training roundtables, all as a way to pay attention and be aware. To consistently be in the process of shifting from resistance to resilience, shifting from shadow to strength, shifting from drama to empowerment, and no longer having the need for drama. Breath in and let it out.